aces to paupers. Many thought that the loss to Heretics was harsh, that they could have made it to an international. Now it looks like they can't beat anyone, and the start was not exactly what they're looking for. Saying that though, Zyppan looking to reaggress already with a double up to start off the pistol round. And what was looking a little bit rough for the side of NAVI is quickly turned into a solid looking round.
Yeah, flash out of ardiis, gets the swing, and although it doesn't work, Zyppan's good for the trade. They have recovered the spike on the side of KOI, but it doesn't look like a change in direction is coming too quickly. Now with sheydos still isolated, they'll fight for middle, and that scrap goes their way. It's sheydos picking up both kills. SUYGETSU and Zyppan down, and sure, there's low HP on a couple of KOI players.
Peeking in towards mid, they'll have that rotation relatively quick, and I'll be honest, with Shao alive, they still have a chance.
Oh yeah, they always do. Angel there as well. I don't know why you would just discredit him like that, Tom, but well, I'll ask him about that later.
Lowest rated player in the tournament so far.
Well, I bet he's about to prove you wrong. We'll see, whether it's Shao, whether it's Angel, or whether it's anybody. Could be a great recovery from KOI after the opening duel and it falling awry. They've got themselves set up towards elbow. Point of contact is grubinho to take the first fight. He's already been spotted, but now the players in elbow just cover his cross. And unless there's some accurate wall bangs coming through, which a few are landing and eventually taking him down. Problem is, there's too many players. They come into round number 3. Rifles in hand and an ability to take fights out in the open. ardiis gate crashes out, and that's a free opening duel. That's what they were looking for in the pistol.
Angel still, he's going to be caught with utility in hand. Definitely a bit messy, and Zyppan, it's a risk to go back through that smoke. You got to accept the mistake was made and not end up with it being a domino effect. There seems to be a big thing with NAVI rounds at the moment is you find an advantage and then that advantage slips off a mistake. The double jump down, whoa! Almost a chance for ardiis to get out, but it's only going to be the trade. A previous teammate in Shadow, maybe a vengeance match on the board here. He left this team quite a while ago, but an opportunity for him to potentially put them in a spot where they go out.
Yeah, a revenge match with high stakes. We love to see it. starxo, opportunity for his own, but it's denied. Zyppan's the one to find the kill and shut down any avenue towards the B site. Spike, you would think, is going to move towards A. It seemed like it a moment ago. We saw Shadow move into the vents near the ropes, and well, they would have had the site open, barring the Cypher traps. Instead, they've chosen to go the other direction. You understand why. A pump fake with one player having already fallen. The time has passed, and now maybe they rotate to A thinking you're going there. Unfortunately, we can see that's not the case. A big battle awaiting Shadow and sheydos as they make their way to the site. Players tucked in, and they know there's one backside, but they do not know about SUYGETSU. And that, well, it's not even the damning factor of the round. The spike being dropped is sheydos. 5 HP, 6 seconds, and knowledge of where Zyppan is. He needs to find this kill. He knows this is the one swing. It's a narrow margin, and he's got it!
So just a bit more aggressive. For now, though, again, getting down to that 40-second marker. The space has slowly been taken, and I'm looking at that rolling thunder.
Yeah.
About to be put in.
Yeah, they know that A is clear. The haunt was used early. That's why Angel's on site, ready to help out with 3 players on B. Showstopper fired in the back. I thought it was good, but it's not caught the kill. In fact, not even a bit of damage, and caught in the open as Angel is rotate. Does absolutely nothing. He was here early, but he's gone early too. And this lurk out of grubinho, lost in the chaos. A gap left wide open and exploited. This is perfect play for
currently barely on the board.
ardiis. Ult used, player spotted, stunned up and not gunned up, not fully. 30 HP. sheydos survived by the skin on his teeth. They must have blocked the bullets. Unbelievable. Again, even territory, and in a round like this, Tom, that kill would have been so valuable. You've got pistols for the most part. You'd still have ardiis to work with, although they're wall banging. They're taking the shots in the open and thinning out the herd. grubinho still holding strong. 150 HP, but his teammates low. There's still work to be done.
Welcome to my world.
Viper's Pit might help, but that Nightfall, and with how low the sheydos actually is, there's going to be so much information. Just running into that corner, though, sheydos just seems invincible. Still surviving, still causing issues, and I wouldn't be surprised. That old NAVI goal, but the thing is, at this point, I don't know if many, including myself, believe in that. ardiis, he's going to start this off again, but how many advantages have NAVI had in these early rounds because of him?
Well, yeah, there's been at least 3 rounds I can think of where ardiis is finding opening pick, and well, to say they haven't won any is a pretty obvious statement. Let's see if he can double up this time, though. A chance for more. There it is, connected.
sheydos is dead. They win this round.
His 3rd death of the match so far, and perhaps Yeah, finally resulting in Navi's win. I like the gate crash too, quicker rotation to the B site, and it's going to be needed. Shao's about to be challenged, and I don't think he's long from, well, yeah, swinging in. It's Angel that swings first, Shao after, and that beautifully splits the attention span. Camo, 1 versus 5 ace needed. Well, it's not that in your games, yeah. It's not going to look like you're deserving of that, but chance here for KOI, extend up the scoreline. Showstopper's already used, and the opening pick doesn't go to it. It's starxo finding it. Nade alongside the rocket used to contain them so that site push can be found. Ultimate, Nightfall, grabbing a lot of these players. At least 2 trails I see. There were 3 players that were close enough to be caught, but I guess 1 dodged. Either way, the info is there, the plant is in, and they're giving up space towards heaven. That's the decoy just running out, not the players themselves yet to cross. And
look at where starxo's already gone all the way around. Now he's low HP. And actually that, well, I would say help him out. Instead, he's just going to get a freebie. It's going to put a spanner in the works. Whatever idea, whatever plan there was for the side of NAVI, they now have to think what he's done.
And then resetting, they always seem to be picked apart after that. I love it. He laid it out, but only hits the leg.
Oh, it does at least tee things up for Angel, though he's hit the headshot anyway. Another opening kill goes the way of NAVI, but once more, we'll see if they can convert it. SUYGETSU's had a quiet match so far, but is at least going to put another on the death top. Angel under pressure, hands his life away. Again, these advantages seem to slip away from them so regularly, and a lot of the time, these are the plays that starts them.
Another flank attempt going through, but it might not be needed. ardiis picking up another.
Just makes it impossible for them. And well, there is ardiis. They're going to probably be a little bit surprised.
Okay. Seems to be the full commitment to the A site. There's some traps there, but they're even being revealed on the way in, being destroyed. Haven't seen SUYGETSU just yet. His timing is going to be everything when he decides to strike, with Angel picking them, and then SUYGETSU cleans up.
Yeah, no, it's just Angel. He was pulled by pretty much every single piece of utility, but still managed to get 2. Getting the plant's not going to be easy. It seems like the plan is to try and get a little bit more aggressive, but SUYGETSU.
Mid-fight will be a big factor in it. It was ardiis before. This time Zyppan much more passive. He gets 1 and 2, doubling up, but so is Shadow. The man with the spike, if he went down, this round may well have been over. Instead, they have a 3 versus 3 rolling
really
thunder.
Have a reason to go any further, but he is. He's going to go pushing. Got to be careful, and because of that, a little bit of an overextension in this direction. A flash will definitely give the game away, but it's more on how much can Shao realistically do from this spot.
Well, he's got the first. I'll give him that. The rotation's on the way. Oh, Gravwell going to be used to try to deny this plant as well. It has done so for the moment, and it's just about started. That was down to the wire, but I think he's got it just by the skin of his teeth again. They're able to get the plant through. Rolling Thunder put out on the back of it. Shadow looking for the fight around the back. sheydos has gone with him. It's a big swing, and the trade is found. sheydos with another clutch opportunity. A snake bite already thrown in. His position not quite known. The problem for him is that plant spot. He's going to have to run his way towards that site, potentially, or risk it being stuck right under his nose. Already, Shao is bringing it to half, sticking it, but now he's off of it at just the right time. There, it's being tapped again. sheydos now has to go. He has to suspect that it's being stuck. The shots don't land! Paranoia when they start to take a site. That's when these ults will come into play to deny that space and leave the attackers with less to work with.
Already. Nightfall's going to be used. Grubinho has got quite a bit further than maybe expected. Manages to find the kill onto SUYGETSU. Pop flashes from ardiis. He's trying to make this as awkward as possible. Set up his teammate, but it hasn't worked. Shao's gone down. Angel's gone down. Showstopper gets nothing, and now ardiis might be caught. He's still got an operator. Not the gun you'd want, but still a winnable position. I'd say that, maybe not. They're all falling. Every single member left onto ardiis. He was meant to be the distraction, not the clutch. Grubinho about to be put under pressure. The lead taken, but good paranoia. We'll slow down this push at least a little bit. Nate's got 2 though. Double Kobe, but even still we find things even. The wraparound from Grubinho, but the shot's just not connected. He had a chance, and the trade's again there. It's left down to the 1 versus 1. I feel like every single one of these have gone in the direction of KOI. starxo versus SUYGETSU. A little bit doubtful of the position. SUYGETSU's going to go for the wraparound. Wants to try and take this fight to a completely different angle, but starxo's not just going to sit there. Low on HP, he has to try and find a spot that works for him, and honestly, with where he's currently sitting, this might just be it. This might be the perfect spot to play from. SUYGETSU has to try and check this cross, and he's looked away at the wrongs! But Two sheriffs. There you go. There's the first. Come on. Go on, let's do it. Let's do it. Get a second kill. Why not? Give the Navi fans some hope. Right, genuinely, it feels like such a bleak outlook at this stage where you're looking at their health, they've got a few low players. Can they finally win one of these rounds?
Well, flanks protected at least. For the Navi players on site, they just need to look forward. Shao tucked in the corner, bulldog in hand, good chance to do a lot of damage if they do swing out, look in the other direction, and that's the idea. Ardiis is trying to bait on the corner with the classic. Very patient on the side of KOI. Covering their bases with grubinho. There's the swing, and it's Shao grabbing the double. Sheydos is even dropped. That's it. The round's won, surely. Hey! Now he's ready to go. Decoy sent out, gate crashed to sight. Perhaps the plant on the back of it. And they've not given the spike over to the Yoru. Instead, players are going to come to meet him while Zyppan covers up top. Nice, easy kill, and the fall back after. Navi have got the advantage, and they will have the plant in just a moment.
Smoke is gone. Aftershock will delay. Angel can't take those 2 hits, so it's going to give it a little bit more time for the defenders to get ready for this take. They're actually going to go straight towards SUYGETSU. That sniper in position, but he's very low.
A battle pass skin gives you a powerful buff. Look at it. Little dolphin help. No, that's the wrong gun.
It almost worked.
It almost did. Not quite. And now he's down to the spams. Shao's tucked in the corner. Spraying away. Good to get grubinho, but the stun, the flash after is a little bit too much to deal with. Angel on through. Kamo was starting to leave. Shadow's gone in his stead. And he might just be on his way back. Pressure, in fact, on Kamo to show up now. As the players start to move through this choke point, he's the only one that can stop them. Shadow will be here in just a moment, perhaps to pop a flash to allow that peek. Instead, it's the straight-up aim duel, and that's one that goes Angel's way both times. Oh!
My ult's ready.
Just different rounds to different rounds. It's like they flip a coin whether they win or lose, and half the time it seems dominant. It's so weird. Like, watching this Navi team play, it's like, from moment to moment. Like, Angel's currently like the closest player in the server to catching up to sheydos, and I'll be honest, he's had a lot of rounds where he's been caught with utility and almost thrown some of the positions, so definitely showing that the IGL can still be up there. It's when they could do this consistently, though. And right now, facing into grubinho.
Well, they're obviously not going to have dimensional drift because it's activated here by Ardiis. I'm thinking sort of going into the Viper's pit and stuff like that. This helps a lot. The shoot me tag. He didn't see the player backside. He did not see Kamo. That is a huge problem if they actually believe the site to be clear. Look, his back is turned. Oh, but the showstopper. That should give it away. The gate crash was used just in time. Dodging the showstopper. It's a happy accident, I suppose.
That might be the luckiest thing I've ever seen.
He knows he's hidden or doesn't realize he's hidden.
Yeah. But everything you're focusing on what everyone else is doing.
I can even see your barrel, stuff like that. You never know. Sheydos trying to hold on tight. Be tough. Sheriffs alongside the Stinger. Stacked up on mid, but that has not helped them.
Yeah. Angel's now 21 and 14. I think if you'd said at the beginning of this game, or the first half maybe, that he'd be 1 kill away from sheydos, I'd have called you mad. The IGL's been stepping up. And as said, like you put this game into context, it's been a pretty horrible split too. 2 very different stories here. starxo is at least gonna take down 1. Angel wants this. We're going on the hunt, maybe again, a little bit of an overextension.
A little bit. 4 versus 3 up against an eco, pushing into vent versus a sheriff alone with no support, with no util leading the way. That might be
it was a stinger. Yeah, it's even worse.
Yeah, you got the stinger in there. You know it's there. I mean, they heard him go up top rope, but I think we all know you can get to the bottom of that rope pretty quickly and not make noise. Everyone except Hazza knows that.
Again, though. Wow. Unnecessary, but also 100% agree.
Obscuring fish concealment.
Nobody on this side of the map. starxo is going to be able to retrieve a rifle. Stinger will be on sheydos. No offense, lads, I would swap those.
Why?
Sorry, starxo, but he has had himself a clutch. He got 2 kills in this round, but he also did that with a stinger. So I almost feel like give him that. Cosmic Divide is going to go down.
I don't know, with a Viper's Pit online for your enemy. They've got weaker weapons, now they can get up close. I don't know if I like this. We'll see what the reaction is from KOI. Whether they even use the pit, it doesn't look like it. sheydos is going around the side. He's just gone straight through. He hit the headshot, but the Stinger, unfortunately, not as lethal as the Vandal for those kind of fights. Not again! Oh, the blast pack got him! The blast! What?
No, they're cheap.
This has been a remark. No, I don't know who. But it's kind of beeping. You know, you can hear it go beep, 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 beep. It's saying, don't come near me if you're low. That's rough. Okay, KOI back on the horse. ardiis is trying to take them straight back off of it. The lasso to take down.
A 3v3 scenario. The difference now down to 2. Trying to get my brain back in the game. I'm sure everybody else is as well.
Into a blast pack. That's tragic.
And already, dimensional drift will give them the space. That's the main thing. The main worry is the flank, especially considering grubinho does have both his shadow steps available. Opportunity to get past that utility. He's trying to clear it. And actually, all players are far enough away. The problem is, they're going to know this spot could already be clear. And he's actually just going to break it. Not even going to risk it. Eventually spotted out by the cam. But this post plant is intriguing. There's so many angles when you're trying to retake a site. They're going to clear. The close left on the way back into the site. You're expecting somebody to be in the corner, maybe on the site itself. But no, all the players are back towards that screen area. It's peculiar, other than Shao. And while they're spending all of this time, the flashes, you got the pull as well. Everything is just delaying that clock a little bit further. NAVI don't even need to take the fights. They have already won themselves this round in theory. Eventually.
30 seconds left.
Oh, well, Camo's in a lot of trouble now on the blast back. He's somehow survived and taken ardiis down. Well, the Raze utility, really the MVP of this game on either side. The boom bot even doing some damage. Then Shadow's grabbing one. What's going on? Someone shoot someone. It's a shooter game. There we go. SUYGETSU's grabbed it, but 10 seconds left. Spike needs to go to site, needs to bypass both of these players. Kamo, the first one. starxo trading out, and now 5 seconds left. No time for SUYGETSU, and certainly not the manpower. The round finally falls into the hands of
Rolling Thunder with 20 seconds left, and then they're just having to run all the way in onto the site. That's just solid utility usage from a man that we always give that credit to. Somewhat underrated.
Confirm it with the Prowler, now the stun, now the showstopper. Time to take space, time to claim it all, but not seeing anybody. Nice prediction. Shao's stuck in the corner, and now he's down and out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be another case of ardiis TPing away, but that's huge. Smoke's gone already from this round, and in a lot of cases, we were seeing these openers going their way. Instead, oh, Zyppan's actually stuck. Stuck in the mud completely. Camo's got aggressive as well. It looks like they finally found their footing. Shadow in the right place at the right time. And just Zyppan remaining versus 5. He's found 2. And doesn't take too much cost for him, but surely this time he's dead. Definitely proved that he can play it. I do agree though. Playing on this map in particular, not the most common. Already a double up, and well, that has not gone to plan. 2 players waiting, 2 players dead.
With one further back, ready to swing on contact. Nothing goes their way. The side of NAVI, that's a pretty poor start to the pistol. Remember, this is KOI's map pick, one that they come in very much prepared for. And as we heard from us earlier, from the desk even earlier on, and more recently, NAVI, it's not their bread and butter map. This is a big ask, a big task. Starting it out with a pistol loss would not be ideal, but it's ardiis and SUYGETSU that have to try to recover on this round on the losses they've already sustained, and already the time seems to be a big enough factor, and that's without accounting. Towards the B site where the pressure will come in. Grubinho is fairly locked out by this wall. Spams are the best he can hope for. Perhaps seeing the player up top, he's caught just the tip of their head, but the shots won't land. And the plant in, the post-plant setup for KOI. And the damage done is not great. I mean, Shadow is a little bit low. Well, he's quite low. He's very low. And his utility's gone. But outside of that, they're sailing pretty at the moment. Camo's going very aggressive. No dash online. If he had it, I'd understand this, but this is very aggressive, and it will not pay off.
Oh, Zyppan's just gone ham. Finding 3 players already. Time starting to tick. The shot dart doesn't connect, but they've already got Gecko on it. That's going to be denied. Now it has to be a player sticking it again. It's going to be a 1 versus X situation.
Vandals across the board. Favored in some fights even, with Shao having a weakness, but Angel doesn't even need the Odin. He's on the wall bangs into Grubinho. That is gorgeous.
That's something you only fall for once. That,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
That is not happening again. Grubinho's luck today is not the best. Well, with a drone coming in, okay, this is clean from NAVI. Every fight going their way. starxo, last man standing. Ardiis up against him, and he's not going to lose. Look at where the players are.
Yeah, and they're not likely to move too far, just outside of the radius of that lockdown. Hold on, why is the spike still A? Ults used towards B, knife used towards B. This is working. This is working. I mean, they've sold a double fake. It looked like it was an A fake. Now it looks like it's the B site taken. Soon they're going to realize that they've got the read wrong. They might even make it very close to the B site before realizing they don't hear the spike ticking. There it is, planted now, and they've realized, but too little, too late. Already acquiring the plant, Hunter's Fury used to no avail, and now a huge advantage for KOI to play with. Post-plant Thrash, Blade Storm on Camo, and look at the spot Camo's in. No dash is the only downside, and the Thrash is on its way. Nice shot, but only the one.
That will at least slow SUYGETSU down a little bit. I don't know, that might have actually caught Zyppan as well. Both players moving at least a little bit slow. Even still, though, man advantage still sticks, but that time is ticking. Somebody, more importantly, Zyppan needs to get wingman on that. Grubinho just has to peek and deny, and in fact, it's already going to go down. Round over, there's no time, and Grubinho's even going to hit the shot to the end. They might go down to the spike. They have to get sprinting.
Well, it tells them no matter where they are. Oh, look, that ability's being used on the other side. Camo's opened this up onto Ardiis. The Blade Storm now finally popped. They all have rifles to work with, but it's the fact that he can updraft and take those duels that makes him favor this. His way over, back yellow. This should be it. That Blade Storm, the nade, every piece of utility going towards Angel. Doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, well, they go for the plan, and that's going to be 1-for-1, but it leaves Shao in a tough spot. First kill goes his way. That's the drone. That will give him information on both players. The second one, a little bit further back. He's waiting to see if sheydos makes a mistake. They want to try and take this as a double fight, and Shao is doing his damnedest to try and isolate this one. A dart to try and get somebody to turn away, and that's exactly what it does.
KOI. What an injection of rounds this would be. In a lot of trouble. That flash has destroyed Ardiis, and the dash up from Camo. It wasn't even no updraft, no dash. That was just him running up and going up the rope. Unfortunate stuff for Ardiis, and, well, overwhelmed. They've lost control of that part of the map, no information, and a 5 versus 4 in the back of it.
Yeah, Ardiis, after having a pretty decent game of Split, not off to the best of starts here, and again, context, KOI lose this game, they're out. That's it. No playoffs, no opportunity this year. For NAVI, it wouldn't be over. There'd still be opportunities, but it would be a pretty horrific spot from losing, what, 10 maps in a row?
Here.
Not winning a game or a map in Split 2. They're under pressure.
Huge flash, 3 players spotted by it, blinded up for a moment, and as they get their vision back, there's a lot less players here to defend. NAVI are left to just SUYGETSU, and with damage done, starxo's healing up quite a bit of it, the decay now fading, but he's still quite low. Grubinho and sheydos is a different story. Spike in the open, they have to cross 2, and this pit is in play. With the space that's given Grubinho. He's got to be careful. Zyppan's watching this the whole time. The timing, unfortunate to say the least, but Shadow, well, he's gone down, and inside that pit, Hunter's Fury is going to do quite a lot of damage to you.
Oh, even still, it's getting shaky for SUYGETSU. He's going to get dropped. They're holding on to that flank, but the plant will be going down. Mosh is going to try and catch, but it won't. Shouldn't be able to do anything. Turns it into a 3v3 scenario. Still a spot that KOI can win this one from. Already revealed. A nice shot at least onto sheydos, but with starxo still aggressive, it's someone that needs to be cleared. The peak, it was an opportunity for Camo, but the shot's not quite being landed, and a drop down from Angel leaves it onto one man. Another attempted clutch.
Building up the rounds bit by bit, keeping it close. It's a better look. They want that lead. They're hungry for it. Great flash, catches a lot of players and pulls the rest into the open. Shadow, 1 versus 2. That's 3 kills in a row. This is a 1v5. Ace clutch needed, and now not only possible, not only feasible, it could even be probable. If he gets this kill onto Shao, oh, he's lit him down to 23. They have to be so careful. He even has Thrash online and Dizzy back to work with as well. This could be a disaster if NAVI let this one slip.
Oh, if they team up, he could catch them both. If they don't, he can isolate the battles. It comes down to this kill. He's already going to take down one, and now the 1 versus 1. He's just going to try and defuse it, and across the line from Shao. They again.
Let's see if one can take the lead before the half is over. Lots of ultimates in play for this round.
Yeah, the economy as well for NAVI is not in the best spots, but those ultimates might just pad the gap. 1-for-1 trade, that's a Guardian loss, but not really the end of the world. The bigger thing is a post plant.
No pit?
Yeah, it's not going to be utilized. Maybe realizing that these weaker weapons are available, but no, it's just going to be used from a higher point, spread across the spike. Now this is where Thrash could play a pretty big role in this one. But with this many players, it's definitely not going to be easy.
Oh, it's not going to be easy now. Good luck with your Thrash. starxo pops the ult, cancels the abilities. Snakebite denies any defuse, and now they've got time. They just run down this clock, use the bodies to their advantage. Flash on the back is perfect. Back into the pit, they'll fight and win them. Even trading them out at this point. Got to talk about ardiis a lot in terms of winning fights, but 1 kill is tough. Kamo, on the other hand, has been very impressive. 12-8 at the moment. Tip of the spear, and it's found its mark almost every time. Blade Storm activated now. Looking for a punish on Shao as he peeks up top. He could have it. Back to head was spotted, but Angels is the one that ultimately finds the 9, swinging his way up for more, and he's got it! A 4th kill for Kamo, lining him up and knocking him down!
Could make all the difference.
Oh, here we go. Swarm grenade used to slow them down slightly. Trap going to be put into play. It's hard to remove unless you get up close, and that's exactly what they want. Bait you into a closer fight, give the opportunity away to Angel. Even taking the trap back, reposition it. It wasn't where he wanted it to be. Now it's covered. The only way through is to break it. They've got their back. We've got little guy going through to plant this spike. KOI looking for somewhere to fight from. The problem is the fact that these attackers can come out of kitchen from any angle. There could be a late play up through mid that they've got to keep Killjoy close to keep that online, and flank is secured the entire time by this camera for NAVI. I think the attackers are in a great spot, but they need to take a fight soon before they're crunched on.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Here.
The other angle from Grubinho has been held for a long time. SUYGETSU wins the first. Trades though, almost immediate. starxo tag low. Shadow is already going to be throwing out that utility. There needs to be something here for NAVI, otherwise they're already going to be on that defusal, already ticking down as they look to just try and stick it all the way. The spams are not landing and they're just going to defuse in front of Shao. If this team doesn't perform, doesn't make it to elite, maybe even champions, that start though from SUYGETSU is at least something, but an immediate response.
Well, little guy's not planting either, so delayed further on this attack. Rotations are underway from KOI. Haven't really got anything to do. So I'm buying some extra time. Now, if this goes poorly for NAVI, who knows? Maybe CNET's getting another call up.
I don't think Foot are going to let him go.
They might not. Well, NAVI not letting this round go without a fight. Already able to trade it out even with the time running down. Position from Angel up close. Further away is Shao up on the belt. And here comes the recon. Landing behind that smoke. Oh, it's not. It's actually up top. So it doesn't reveal anything for them. Doesn't give the chance to strike and open combat with Kamo. Not a fight most people will want to take. That kill, though, might just lock in the round win. Now it's Kamo, and these players, young and old, stepping up. Carry that mantle for the side of KOI. The defense has been pushed back. Thrash in play. From this point, post plant is everything. They can't overpeak. They can't give the opportunities away to this operator. A nade through to try to force them into the open. It has worked. It's brought one man out, but the spams are good. They're great, in fact. ardiis even picking up another with the wall banks. The defuse was underway, but he's denied it just in time. Only one player caught. Plenty of them here to swing. Why are they not swinging? It was already being diffused around the back. They knew it was possible. Chance for KOI to run away with this. Fury online for Shao. Used already, very early in fact. And the fight up on the belt, it's almost doubled up for Kamo. There it is, his second lands. And now that refreshes the blades. He's back and ready to fight. Not in fighting health, unfortunately, down to 45 HP. But you know what? A little bit of his health for 2 kills, Zyppan and ardiis. I'll take that trade, he'll take that trade, and he wants more. He's hungry with the 3rd kill locked in. They finally traded out Kamo. Now, it's only the rest of the team to deal with, and that is not an easy task, as we're seeing 11. They've ran out of runway. This is it. Time to put their foot down. Sneaky position from ardiis, and he gets one. He's even up to double. This is beautiful. Finally seeing him activated, and just in the nick of time. 2 versus 3. The swing good from Shao. His 3rd kill of the round, and already the defuse is underway. This time he's off it, swinging wide, isolating a duel, and going back in, dragging SUYGETSU to the open. It's the full stick, and it's the shot from grubinho, landed in the blink of an eye.
Long past that, long gone in that spot for NAVI. Camo, nice flash, and didn't even catch, it doesn't matter, he still lands the shot.
Showing Shao how it's done. Big game for Camo. What a time to step up as well. As we said, if KOI lost, their tournament life was gone. But my God, they've come in with some fight to them. That was interesting from Camo. An attempt to jump up top, and although it fails, the trades are quickly found. SUYGETSU 1v4. He's dodged the thrash at least, but he has to go back towards it because that's where the spike is. Mid held by sheydos, push up as well. Already starxo on top. I mean, at what point do we call time of death? I'm gonna keep hitting this with the defibrillator that is SUYGETSU. See if they can have some semblance of hope to drag out of this round. They'd still need 5 in a row. All odds stacked against them. And in the end, okay, gets the one, but